We need to wait upon the Lord. Waiting upon the Lord is a very good decision. It's a very good choice that the man in this day, in this era, we're living to need to make. Waiting upon the Lord is the best thing that a man can do. Because there are so many voices to distract you, to confuse you. Noises from here and there to distract you, to confuse you. And you can wait upon the Lord for you to be able to hear His voice by separating yourself. First of all, we have to learn how to separate yourself. How to separate this flesh. How to shut this flesh down. But the problem is that waiting is not an easy thing to do. I have seen that waiting is one of the most difficult things here on earth. That men want to rush everything. Men are in haste. They are in hurry to do everything they want to do on this earth, which is causing a lot of havoc here and there. Even the so-called Christians are finding it difficult to wait upon the Lord. That's why we need to pray. Wait upon Him. But remember that waiting and prayer involves patience, faith, and humility. Because faith worketh patience. We need to learn how to wait upon Him. No wonder a songwriter said, "Teach me, Lord, to wait on my knees while I pray. Help me to humble my pride and call upon your name. Help me not to rely on what others do. Help me not to rely on men's understanding. Help me not to rely on my own understanding, but to rely on thy own understanding, to trust in thee and thee alone, to be able to wait upon thee, to be able to hear thy still small voice. The voice of the Lord is still and small, and we have to be able to capture it. And most of the times, it's by waiting. The preceding word of God, we can be able to hear the voice, because when we wait upon Him, because so many voices are trying to choke the voice of God. They are trying to silence it, that men should not be able to hear it again, or recognize the voice of God any longer. Men want to rely on their own strength. But the word of God said, by strength shall no man prevail. Then what should the young men do? What should the youth do in this day we are into? If you are a believer, if you are a Christian, what you have to do, learn to do, is to wait upon the Lord. That's why the book of Isaiah 40 from verse 28 says, "Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God fainted not, neither is He weary? He is the creator of the end of the world, of the earth. His ways are beyond human finding." He said, "The youth shall faint, the young men shall utterly fall, the youth shall also be weary," because they will depend on their strength. But there is a time will come when the strength will fail you. Say, young men, they are always strong. So their strength shall utterly fall. Even the youth, they shall fail. A time will come they will fail. They will have no other choice again. They won't be able to rely on their strength. But the Bible says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." The renewal, they that wait upon the Lord, whosoever that believe, that have the faith, that have the patience to wait upon the Lord, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagle. Mounting up with wings as eagle. Renewer of strength. An eagle renews itself. An eagle renews itself at a certain age. And that renewal helps it to walk properly, more and more, and live longer. No wonder the word of God used eagle. Say, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as an eagle. The eagle soars, mounting, because you don't need to struggle because you have waited upon the Lord. You have heard the proceeding word. You have heard the voice of the Lord that will establish you. You have heard the echoes of heaven. It will establish you. He said, you shall run and not be weary. You shall walk and not faint. Let's learn how to wait upon the Lord. That is good for a believer. That is good for a Christian. And you will see that there must be a renewal.